If we decide, since we looked
So people have fallen.
I'm gonna do this. Hold on. If we decide, since we looked
So people have fallen.
People have fallen. That's what the manager of the grub truck said. People have fallen. And then he told the person, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to someone in the Twitch stream. People have fallen. Maddie and Kaylee at the grub truck. Does he mean E and Zana have fallen? What does he mean by people have fallen? I don't think he's talking about people are falling down the slope or the hill. Another term of saying people have fallen, like people have fallen basically like people are gone. People are gone for whatever reason. They're not coming back. They're fallen. I wonder what he means by the sentence people are fallen. What was actually happening at the grub truck? Why was people gathered around there? Besides the fact that they were waiting for their food. It looked like everyone was up to something that night, or they knew that something was going down. It doesn't look like there are many bars open. Idaho Mosque ain't that big. And it's like everyone gathered to the grub truck to get food. What an interesting time. It seems like just the 10 minutes that Maddie and Kaylee are there, there's so much happening. And then the manager plays Careless Whispers towards the end by George Michael. And we all know that tune, I'm sure by heart. Careless Whispers of a Good Friend. It's a song of betrayal. Why did he put that tune? Time can never mend. A careless whisper of a good friend to the heart and mind. Strange that he chose that song. And you can see the guy in the grub truck, the manager, is much older than these young kids in the 20s, early 20s. I wonder what else has been done in the grub truck. It was COVID times, let's not forget. Is the grub truck only carrying food? Allegedly. There seems to be a lot of other activities going around near the grub truck and at the grub truck. You can see people exchanging things. We have Jovita who said that all the zombies come to the grub truck of different states of life, he said. This is the place people gather, is what he said. Quite strange. People have fallen. There's so many terms they use like in code language. And he played the tune of Careless Whispers when people were yelling out Xana's name at the grub truck. It seemed like he didn't want people to hear that, so he turned the volume up. And it came at the part of George Michael singing about the betrayal of a close friend. So I wonder, it may sound kind of kiddish, but when we go through the song, the text of Careless Whispers, Just try and listen to that song and you see it can make a bit sense. Like, for whatever reason, the manager of the grub truck played it. It could have just been a random tune that was there. It could have been old Christmas melodies that were playing. But the timing was so strange, very strange. The timing he decided to play that tune. And why exactly that tune about betrayal from a good friend? Did one of the 4 victims betray anyone? I wonder. Was this about betrayal? Because that could bring a lot of anger, aggressiveness. If people were on steroids, then there is another can of worms. We saw Mr. David L. with his yellow hoodie and his black jacket at the grub truck with 2 of his other friends. He turns his back from the grub truck so that Kaylee and Maddie couldn't see him. They say he's back and his friend's back. Why would you be hiding yourself unless you're up to some mischief, unless you're up to something not good? And I wonder, where was David B? David L was at the grub truck and he left, I think, 5 minutes before Maddie and Kaylee left. Then when Maddie and Kaylee left, we saw Jovito telling aka Hoodie Guy, he gets upset and he throws his hands in the air and then he goes the opposite direction of the girls. But it looks like a red car is waiting for him there. The car's lights come on as soon as he jumps to that side, as soon as he goes to that side of the road, and the car immediately goes off. Let's not forget there was a red Mustang that was found not far from the girl's house. It was in St. Deacon's Avenue. That is not far at all, 10 minutes drive. That red Mustang crashed into a tree, I believe. And we saw the forensics team checking the car inside and outside. Although the police said this had nothing to do with these crimes and it wasn't related with these crimes, I find that a bit hard to believe. Because what a coincidence that the forensic team were actually working more on inside and outside of that car more than the victim's car themselves. I wonder if that car had any involvement with this crimes, this incident. Because the forensic team was wearing the whole forensic kit. So did they put luminaire inside the car to check if there was any fingerprints, any DNA? It is possible because they were wearing the white jumpsuit. The forensic team were really busy in the car. You can see the red Mustang, the front door, the back door, and even the engine door in the front is open. You have the forensic team in the white suit. The different pictures, you see them even inside the car. I wonder what happened to that car. Find it strange that Jack Showalter left to the red car. I wonder what these cops are looking at. They're standing in front of Bethany Funk's room and they're looking upstairs at the living room. Do they possibly think that the people involved or the person involved must have jumped from the living room to directly to the ground. And Bethany Funk could have seen him. She could have heard the noise. That could be the exculpatory evidence BK was talking about. You have one in the forensic team on the left-hand side at the back department. Then you have this forensic team woman in front, that's true. And there's somebody inside the car too. There are three of the forensic members here. So I would believe definitely something happened inside this car. Somebody crashed the car and left it here.